Hey there, I wanted to share a story with you. Approximately 2 years ago, I flew down to Florida to run my first half marathon, and I did it with two of my friends, one that lives in Oregon and the other that lives in Florida. And my friend from Oregon, Becky, she introduced me to Monet. She said this stuff is like the best stuff in the world. You need to try it. And I figured I'm in Florida, in the Florida Keys. My hair is like, doesn't take to humidity very well. So she gave me the curl cream and I tried it and I was like, yeah, it's all right. It's not like the best stuff, but being, a hairdresser, she wanted to introduce me to what she thought was the next best thing. Didn't wow me at all, but it wowed her. About 3 months after that, I get a text from my cousin Anya, and she sends me a picture of her hair before and after just a wash with the Platinum shampoo, which is blue shampoo. If any blondes out there use a toning shampoo, you know what I'm talking about. And being her hairdresser, I was like, what did you do? Who did you go to? Like, I don't understand. And she called me and she said, this girl came to my house. She washed my hair with this product, Modern Nature, and look at it, like it's so much blonder. And I was like, Modern Nature, never heard of it. So now I'm like, got her on speakerphone. I'm Googling Modern Nature. Monet is short for Modern Nature. So I'm like, okay, I've heard this story before from another friend a couple of months ago saying like, it's the best stuff, blah, blah, blah. And it's not something that a professional can get at the beauty supply. So I like wrote it off. I'm like, this stuff is not like professional grade. It's not salon quality. I don't know what is in it. Like, it's not good stuff, right? And I let it go. And then 2 months later, one of my personal clients sits in my chair to get her roots colored, and I notice her receding hairline has new growth in it. And I'm like, hey, Bev, those hair, skin, and nail pills that I recommended from the Dollar General are working great, aren't they? And she was like, no, actually, I started using a new shampoo, and I'm glad that you noticed, and I'm glad you said something because I noticed the new growth as well. And I was like, what is this stuff? She says, Monet. I'm like, OMG. All right, you need to hook me up with whoever it is that you're buying this from, because like I really should now at this point, 3 times the charm, right? Investigate it and research it and find out what the heck this product is all about. So I met up with her girl, which it's a relative-ish person, and her name is Brianna. We walked around Lake Winfield, I don't know, for a good hour at least. And I asked her a bunch of questions about the products and about the company. And right, like when we were done walking, I went straight to my car, and right there in the parking lot, I signed up because I figured, what did I have to lose? It was going to cost me $200 to $300 to get a bunch of the products. I'm going to try them first and see what I think of them, even though, like, I don't know, I've tried a slew of other products from the beauty supply and like never fell in love with anything. But I figured, I spend like $500 a month on products and supplies from the beauty supply every single month. It's a write-off, right? So I get the stuff in the mail, and I know, because I'm a before and after picture taking freak. I took a bunch of pictures before I decided to wash my first wash with Monet, and washed with it once, and I was like, holy cow. Just in one wash, like I noticed it. But then I was skeptical, and I was like, how does this stuff work? Like, I'm not going to say anything to anybody yet because that's the hairdresser in me, right? Like, I don't know. This is a product that I couldn't get, like hairdressers can't get at the beauty supply. Like, I'm going to keep it on the down low until I am like totally 100% confident that this stuff is the real deal. So I washed with it for the next 2 weeks and didn't say anything to a soul that I was using it. And at 2 weeks, I was like, all right, I can't shut up. I can't not say anything about this product. And that's when I let the world know on Facebook that I started using this new product. It's called Monet. It's like amazing. And that's when I decided to start using it on my clients when they came for their hair appointments. But at the point, I was still like on the fence about it, like as far as selling it and using it, because it's not a professional salon grade product. But I used it on them, and like the difference in their hair was just crazy. Just crazy. Like I have never in my life, not even just as a hairdresser, in my life, found a product that worked like this one. So that's my story. Over a year later, I'm still using it exclusively. I did dabble once in my old products because I wanted to see what would happen to my hair, and I was like disgusted with how my hair looked after washing with it, my old products once. But I've been using it exclusively for over a year now. I hear stories from my clients all the time about how much they love it and how they'll never go back to anything else. So like that's my story, and that's how I got into it. It took me a while to come around, and I'm pretty glad I did. I can't even explain it, but if you are ever interested in hearing more about it, let me know.